Hello everyone, welcome to Spiritual Wand. I'm Becky, and I just want to kind of go over some of the experiences I've been having lately with just the general energy that I've been feeling kind of out and about. This year, the beginning of 2018, I know that a lot of people set out with some really good intentions and kind of hit the ground running. And now we're just over a month into the new year, and I know that some people are, experiencing the changes that have to go along with succeeding in completing the goals you've set for yourself, or following through with the good intentions you've set for yourself, or even just your New Year's resolutions. So there are some that are kind of hanging on and going through the struggles that come along with making the changes to bring some good into your life, and then there are others that are kind of not really able to make the changes they need to make at this time. So the energy I've been feeling is just a little lower than it was, probably just because of frustrations and disappointments that come along with not being able to accomplish the things that you set out to accomplish. So with that comes maybe issues with communication. You're probably going to be a little more aware of some contrasts that are coming about, or just like less desirable situations that you might find yourself in, just because people are struggling a little bit now. It's that time when it's like, hey, I set out these good intentions, and I was expecting to get some results, but the changes weren't made. So of course that's going to just kind of lower the vibe a little bit, because people become a little disappointed with themselves and maybe take it out on others once in a while. So the thing to keep in mind, if you're watching this video and just kind of really setting out to stick with the changes and really do the work to accomplish the goals, is just keep in mind that people are on their own journey, and sometimes they are struggling and they might take it out on others, but it's important to just always come from a place of love and light, and just really appreciate the place you are on your own journey. And if you're able to recognize that somebody's struggling, just take it as that. Don't take it in a personal way. Just kind of give them space, give them time to get through whatever obstacle it is that they need to get through. So we'll see what the cards have to say about it. And I actually have a couple of other decks I'm going to use today too. One is a spirit guide deck, and then another is an angel deck, because I think that right now we do need a couple of extra tools in our tool belt to kind of get through this different kind of energy, and just to remember to be compassionate and just accept where others are, and just let them go through it. We don't need to point the finger at them. We just need to let them go through it, and maybe put a little buffer in between yourself and others that are feeling frustrated. Okay. Okay, so again, the cards are just kind of a tool to help me express what I've been experiencing after kind of having an objective view and more of an observant eye on what's happening around me, instead of letting it kind of take over my own emotions and my own feelings about what's happening in the world. So we have the Three of Earth, the King of Water, and the Four of Earth. You can see the cards there. Okay, now looking at these cards, let's see. Wow. These are, okay, so for those of us that are on this journey of, this place of of getting to where we are connected more to our higher selves and connected more to just pure love and light. It's not always easy. There are changes, a lot of things that need to happen, a lot of parts of ourselves that we have to look at and change. And you know, parts of ourselves that we don't want to look at, that we've kind of buried away and didn't really ever want to see that part of us again. But you know, there are things that need to be looked at and just kind of released so that we can let the light in and move forward on this path. So these cards are funny because they just kind of go right along with what I've been experiencing, and I'm sure a lot of you have been experiencing as well. But so we've got the Three of Earth. So this is a card that's focusing on the creativity within and how powerful that can be to those around you, and possibly you being recognized for your creativity and your hard work. But it's also a card that represents being a team player. So again, it's important to just remember that we are all in this together, and some of us have our times when we're struggling or not. We all go through it. And if you're in a time where you're not struggling and things are a little easier, you're able to kind of maintain an objective point of view on things, then just, you know, work with the people around you. Give them the love and the light they need to move forward. And then we've got the Four of Earth. And this is one that's kind of, it's talking about money and you know, either spending too much or not spending enough. But one of the focuses of this card is to give to those less fortunate. So I think that this is more, it's not really about money or objects or material things, but it's just about support, like just letting people live their lives and learn from their own mistakes and learn to grow on their own. Everybody needs a little space, and it's just important to give that to them. You know, you don't need to be confronting people if you're feeling that they're wronging you or something like that. Just kind of let it go, give them space, let them figure it out, because we're strong and we can take it, you know, to some degree. I think it's important to give space, but just, you know, don't judge, just let them do their thing and just back off a little bit. And then we have the King of Water. So this is a card that represents being trustworthy, being compassionate, respected, and a cultured person. So this to me is a really diplomatic card. It's somebody that's able to kind of look at the world objectively and appreciate what the world has to offer, and react to it in a compassionate way, and you know, be a person that's trustworthy, be a person that allows somebody to be themselves and to express themselves creatively and just all of that. And it's talking about just opening your heart, opening your mind to those around you. And I just feel that that's so important right now. All of this kind of goes together. It's just about opening your heart, giving more, being compassionate. If you do want to do something with someone that appears to be struggling, I mean, just actually first recognize if somebody's kind of acting out, or, you know, not being the friend that they normally are, or the family member that they normally are, that you love and cherish. Just recognize that they might be struggling, and instead of reacting in a way that might get them to shut down even more, or, you know, just shun you or whatever, react in a way that's loving, and just kind of try to focus on the qualities that you love about the person, and maybe talk to them about those qualities or recognize those qualities in them, because I think a lot of people right now need reminders of what's good inside of them, and possibly even recognition for the things that they've done. You know, just cheer people on a little bit. I feel that that's really necessary right now, that there's just a lot of struggling. The vibe is just a little lower right now, and it's, I think, coming from a place of people feeling disappointed with themselves. So just come from a place of love and find the love and light in the people around you, and recognize that love and light in them. And let's just see what happens. See if we can get that vibe back up. So we've got the, let's see, we'll do the spirit guide card. Let's just pull the card and see what, let's see. Okay, so we just pulled the shark card. So this is an opportunity to kind of channel your inner shark and just trust your instincts. Trust your instincts, go with your intuition, your gut, whatever your higher self is telling you. You know, we're on this path together, we're moving forward. So just realize that love is the truth, and that's all there is at the bottom of everything. And if we can just focus on that, then it'll be a better world, a more loving world, a more peaceful world, a more joyous world. So the shark is a symbol of truth. So stick to the truth. And if you stick to your truth, you know that your truth is love. And if you can just focus on that, then you can see it in everyone, no matter what they're doing, no matter what the situation is, you'll find the love. Now, something that might also help us, some type of, maybe an angel, a guardian angel, or a place to focus our energy to, you know, get the outcome we desire, which I believe is a more peaceful, loving world for anybody who's watching this. Manifestation power. All right. Okay, so this card, it's a card that reminds us to use the gifts we have, our spiritual gifts, our natural abilities, our truths, the love, everything we were born with, which is just, it's everything good. So let's go back to that. And if we can just focus on that and focus on that in other people and express that in a true way, our true selves, our loving selves, then we'll get the outcome we desire, which is whatever you're dreaming about. I mean, I know for me, it's just to see more love, experience more joy. So, yeah. All right. Well, I hope that somebody got something from that. I know I did. Again, it's just a reminder to focus on everything that I've been doing and all of the work I've been doing within. And I know that a lot of others have been doing, just to be the best version of yourself and express your true self to the world, especially if it's coming from a place of wanting to make this world a better place, wanting to make yourself the best self you can be. So I hope you all have a beautiful, beautiful day, a beautiful week, and enjoy the sun. All right, take care.